Alright, we'll do a quick update on this thing. Just showing the progress we got going on here. So last time we got the inner rocker in, and we got this down leg piece tied in there, and got the 4 bolts. There's 2 back here and 2 here, and this is the front lower fender mount hole. So again, I measured from the top of this hole up to my reference mark, make sure that was in the right spot, and then I laid the original piece over it to mark these 2 holes, and then I had a mark here, that's 12 inches from this line to the top of this rocker on this edge seam, and then the same thing back here. So let's see what we did first. Oh, we got this. We drilled the back 2 holes through the inner rocker to line up this cab, because it has 2 holes that went through the structure underneath. So we got that located. We laid the cab corner around and then traced out our line to get the shape of it. And then that's what we cut off above it. So after we got that on there, then laid it back over there, and then followed it around with the cutoff wheel and finished cutting to fit. And then I tacked it up here and clamped it under here, and then rolled it around and then tacked it back over here. As I worked around, this part right here was protruding out, so it was not fitting. So I mean, again, I'm not a body man, I don't know what to do, but I just took and cut this new line, and then kind of rolled it, and then held it where it lined up, and tack welded it, and then kept working my way around to get it to fit this contour, and then kept trimming out of here to get it to pull back together. So I don't know. I mean, to me it looks like the back piece, this part, is farther out than up here, and I don't know if it's because of this line, the optical illusion, or I mean, I don't know. This will be behind the bed anyway, I guess. Probably not in the right. I don't know. Again, I'm not a body man. I'm just making this up as I go along, but I think it'll be okay. This is better than the other truck where they just laid it on there and then screwed it in up here with some actual tech screws or something, and then bondoed it and reshaped the whole contour. So, and then I drilled some holes through the rocker to weld it to the inner rocker. Spot welds, did the same thing here. And I think I'm gonna weld this seam in, weld that up, because you can see daylight through there from inside. So I'll probably weld that up, smooth that out, and then once I ran out of welding wire, so I need to open that gap a little more so I can get so the welding wire will actually go inside, and then when I grind it down, there'll still be weld there to hold it. But I don't know, the cab corner, just, I thought it was gonna go better than that, but like I say, once I got it tacked up here, and I started around here first, working here, and then when I got to back here, it was like the angle was all wrong. It didn't line up. So that's just one of the things you deal with aftermarket panels, because they're just not the original stuff. So I don't know. Again, all the rust is gone, and now it's good solid metal there, and that's pretty solid on there, and I think it'll work. This something gives us a lot more to work with than what we had, you know. So I'll get some more welding wire, and then I'd like to hang the door on it, put my bottom hinge back on, repair the pins in it, and then hang the door and see what it looks like. And I think next I'm gonna fix this rust up in here, and then this, and then go across the firewall, I guess the windshield, and above the windshield, and then that hole right there where I guess somebody had a third brake light or something, I don't know. But it's weird, when I was doing this yesterday, I noticed that there was some Bondo here, and there's of course a dent right here, which is weird to me why they would Bondo that, because you can get to it from inside right here. You can see where the dent is there, so I don't know why they didn't just come from the inside and hammer it out, but I guess wiping Bondo was faster and easier. So, and then they didn't do anything about this dent right here. So I don't know. At this point, I just want to get this cab the best I can get it, with the rust and straightness, and to have a usable cab, and then we'll go from there.